Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I am up here in beautiful Lake Superior, up here to try and catch my favorite fish to eat out of freshwater, and that is a freshwater splake. Now, there's not a lot of places you can catch splake, and splake is a cross between a brook trout and a lake trout, and they are out of Lake Superior. Really, anything out of Lake Superior is just fantastic eating. So I've got a short window of good weather. I drove up. I'm going to try to do a catch and cook for splake, and basically I don't know what it's going to take to catch them. I might use a spawn sack and a bobber. I've got spawn rigged up. I might throw a jerk bait. I might throw a little paddle tail. Might have a jig and spoon on. Really not sure. I'm going to be cruising around, covering a lot of water, see what I can catch. But I'm going to be using the Trika rods. They're in my home state. If you haven't checked out or used any of the Trika spinning rods, guys, go in the link in the description below. They have the best customer service, the best warranty, and you are getting the best spinning rod for your money, in my opinion. You're going to get a rod that's going to last you a lifetime. The lightest, most sensitive rods that are on the market right now. So check them out in the link description below. I'm going to have that paired up with a Piscifun Nautex. This is a saltwater or freshwater reel. I just grabbed it from salmon fishing, but you can use my code EH18 and save 18% on any of the Piscifun reels. I've got the XT rigged up. I've got the Illumex rigged up. I've got the Carbon X rigged up with a little paddle tail, you know. So I've got the paddle tail on the Carbon X and the spinning rod. So really, I've got a handful of rods ready to rock. You know, I'm gonna rig up a Nashimi jig head here. I've got 30-pound fluorocarbon just in case I see a big pike and a big paddle tail. So I'm gonna have a variety of baits ready to rock. So I'm excited to try to do the catch and cook splake video. Here we go. My float's down. We're on it, guys. We got a splake. The goal was to do the catch and cook today. I'm catching my favorite fish, and that is Lake Superior splake. And we are on. What a beautiful fish. I got light line, 6-pound test. I just put a spawn bag on. I was actually going to go to 4-pound test because the water is so crystal clear. You can see right down to the bottom here. Yes, yes, yes. The goal is one splake for dinner. Splake catch and cook. Lake Superior. Came all the way up here. I want my dinner. That's a nice looking fish. And they fight too, guys. They fight hard. Just taking my time. Come on. No, 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 no. Get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, we got another one with him. Look at him shaking his head down there. Look at him. Beautiful splake. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I can taste them fillets right now. Come here, buddy. Come here. Dinner. Dinner. I'm using the light line. Finesse fishing. Crystal clear, calm water. That's what you do. You know, if it was windy and choppy, I'm sure a jig or a jerk bait would work good, but finesse fishing, these Great Lakes trout, when it's calm, is the way to do it. Come here, come here, come here. Come here. Oh, come on. Come on. Come here. Yes. Yes, guys. Yes. Success. Dinner. That's what I wanted to catch. I mean, look at this. It's November right now, guys. This is like heaven. The Upper Peninsula. My grandpa and my dad are from here. There's some world-class trout fishing here, splake fishing here. Lake trout is going good right now. Bow hunting, duck hunting, everything's going on. The great thing is if you're a fisherman this time of the year, there's virtually no one out on the water, especially up here. So success. I'm going to show you this fish. Beautiful lake. Lift them up and get a quick picture. And then this guy's going to be the dinner tonight. I'm going to fillet him up on the spawn bag Look at the colors of that thing. Aren't they just amazing? Look, the orange fins and everything. All right. Yes, I'll lift them up and show you guys. All right, guys, there she is, or there he is, male. Look at the fins, though. I just love the colors. Lake Superior Catch and Cook Splake coming at you. Just need one fish, my favorite fish. I'm gonna pan sear it up later on tonight. So mission accomplished, Lake Superior Catch and Cook. Now I'm on my way. I'm in Lake Superior right now, and I'm going to, tomorrow I'm gonna fish walleyes and crappies, and then I'm gonna head up to Copper Harbor and try to catch some splake up there. But we're gonna finish this video up later on this evening, filleting them up and show you how to do the catch and cook dinner. All right, guys, just want to go over the rig that I'm going to be using. I tied up a few spawn bags right there, just some little spawn bags. Number 10 Gamakatsu octopus hook. Just going to hook it through there. 6-pound fluorocarbon. You could go as light as 5 or 4 pound in this crystal clear water. You just have to really take your time. And then I've got a long leader, got a 2-way swivel right here. 2-way swivel, little split shot. And I have a stealth float here. Let me show you the stealth float, crystal clear water. I don't know, it makes a huge difference, but it's a clear float. Kind of feel like when you're fishing, float fishing tribs or rivers, when it's clear water, high pressured fish, the stealth float works. So that's the deal. And a lot of times they just swallow it. So I'll just throw it out. Throw it out. And what I did for that last fish is I just put the rod down like that, and I'm rigging up. I just got up here, so I didn't have all my rods rigged up, so I'm rigging up one more rod right now, and that's how I caught that last fish. But we're gonna maybe see if we can catch 1 or 2 more fish, and then we're gonna head out. We mission accomplished for the catch and cook. Just wanted to show you that rig, finesse rig that works. And understand, if you come up here for splake, lots of different baits are going to work, such as a jig and spoon, a jerk bait, a jig and a plastic, a spinner. All your standard trout baits will work. It's just depending on the day, right? Flat, calm, crystal clear water means finesse fishing, usually for trout, like hair jigs, light jigs, small stuff, finesse fishing. When it's choppy and it's rough and there's big waves, it's a jerk bait, the crankbait, spinners, stuff like that. So depending on the conditions that you have, kind of dictates what baits you want to use. Got him. Yes. All right. There you go. Another little splake. Not a big one. Kind of a smaller one. I think it's a splake. Yeah, little splakey. Okay. Not a big one. Definitely lots of this. Is good to see, because normally I don't catch a lot of little splake in this spot. Man, it almost looks like a brook trout. Guys, this is a brook trout. This is a beautiful brook trout, I believe. So the difference between a brook trout and a splake is brook trout have a square tail like this. See that square tail? Square tail. Splake do not. So this is called a coaster. Great Lakes brook trout probably would be a phenomenal fish to eat. Beautiful colors on it. I'm gonna get that little guy back, but I want to show you real quickly the difference of the tail of the splake versus a brook trout. Okay, I wanted to show you the difference between a brook trout and a splake. So you see, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, you're dinner now, chill out. See now it's not a pronounced square. Like Lakers have a fork, brookies have a square tail. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a little bit of a pronounced there. A little bit of a bend there. So that is, you can see how there's a little hook here, not a square tail. That's what shows you the difference between a splake and a brook trout. Got him. Right under the boat. Right under the boat. Right under the boat. Did you guys see that? I was watching one just cruise right underneath the boat and followed my bait in. we are on Splake number 2. All right. Not a bad start. This one is so pretty, you guys. Oh my God, this one has some colors. I switched up and put 4-pound fluorocarbon on because I could see them. You know, they're spawning this time of the year and you can see them, and they just like brown trout and steelhead. You have to finesse them on these flat calm days, light line. I like to use 4-pound or 5-pound or 6-pound FC Sniper. It's a Japanese fluorocarbon, in my opinion, probably some of the strongest fluorocarbon you can get. Gotta make sure we don't have one on this one. We don't have 2 fish on. All right, just taking my time. It's a 4-pound test. I'm gonna grab the net real quick. This guy was right under. Come on. Such a pretty fish. I don't know if you guys can see this, but look at that. Almost. You can't horse them with 4-pound tests. It's just taking your time. Taking your time. Splake number 2 for me today. Let's go. Wow, look at this colored up beautiful male. Come on, stay still. Oh, stay still, stay still. Come here. Of this fish, you guys. Look at these, look at the colors of this beautiful splake. It's just amazing. I love the red orange fins like this. They're just such a gorgeous fish. Love it. Wow, amazing. I'm gonna get this one back. Just reeling it in. Yes, nice splake. Another beautiful splake. Oh, this one's so colored up. Beautiful colors. Man, it's just reeling my bait in to go recast. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at the colors of these things. Okay. Stay away from that trolling motor. There he is. Look at that. Look at the colors, the white tips on the fins. That's so awesome. Such a cool fish to catch. Man, I just caught that other one. I got the other one in the net. I was gonna get a picture. This one's even prettier. To get a picture with this guy. Look at the colors of these fish. Unbelievable. Look at that. Gorgeous. Not a bad start, guys. First morning, getting up here to the Lake Superior Great Lakes Tour Fall Edition. Splake Splake fishing. Here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on. Oh yeah, look at the colors. Oh my God. Love the colors of these things. Probably should have had a slip float. Yes. Wow. Look at these beautiful splake, guys. Look at this. Look at the colors. Just an amazing. The orange. I mean, this last one I just caught is like, oh my goodness, he's so beautiful. This fish right here. Wow. Orange belly. Unbelievable. Yes, success. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. All right, guys, look at the colors of this fish. I mean, is that just incredible? The orange, the belly. I mean, look at that. What an amazing, amazing, beautiful fish. Love these Great Lakes splake. They're just beautiful, great fish. All right, guys, look at that beautiful spawned out splake. That's a spawned out splake. See, it's got a clip fin. It's a female. Let me get her back. All right, so here's the deal. Caught a couple splake, let a few go, caught a brook trout, which was really, really cool. And I got my one fish for the catch and cook. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bleed that fish out. Remember, guys, when you're gonna harvest and eat fish, doesn't matter if it's a salmon, a walleye, even your bluegills and crappies, snip those gills, bleed them out, get the blood out of the fish. The meat quality will be much better. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go to a different lake, chase some walleyes, pike, bass, whatever, and then we're gonna do the catch and cook tonight. So stay tuned. We'll fillet them up later. I'll show you that, and we'll cook them up later. All right, guys, so I just got back from the UP and drove back. It's dark outside. I was gonna do the catch and cook back at the hotel, but as I was getting off the water, we had like torrential, there's a crazy storm that's coming through right now, like just a massive cold front that's coming across the whole country. And I was in a blizzard and snow and crazy wind, so I knew I wasn't going to be able to do the catch and cook there. So decided to just drive home, and it's late, but I'm still going to cook up these splake. Look at these fillets right here. So I filleted the fish. I want to show you my favorite way how to cook them, but what you need to do is you need to take the skin off. So I like to use a regular fillet knife. Doesn't really matter as long as it's sharp. And it is a little tricky to take the skin off of you know, a trout or any sort of fish. But if you're gonna pan sear it like I'm gonna do, you want to take that skin off. So one other thing. So see, once I take the skin off, see I have like a little bit of a mud line right down the middle, right here. And then the other thing I have is there's actually these little pin bones. They're kind of hard to see, but they go all the way down to about right here. All right. So what I did on this fillet already is I took my time, and you can feel them, and you waste a little tiny bit of meat here, but I cut out, here's cutting out the little strip. These are all the pin bones all in here. So you do waste a teeny bit of meat that way, but here's my fillet. Look at that thing. This is my favorite fish to eat right here, guys. My favorite freshwater fish, Lake Superior Splake. Now what I'm gonna do is I always go to Costco and I get some pure tallow. So we use this for cooking everything, fish, everything. Start with the tallow, get it really hot. I'm gonna, I've got some breadcrumbs here. So a little bit of Ritz crackers crunched up, a little bit of panko and seasoned flour. And I'm also gonna season up the fish with some Cajun seasoning right here and some chard blend. Yeah, so a little Cajun, a little chard blend, a little breading, and then I'm gonna get the pan really hot. Normally I do this outside, but we can get it really hot. We're gonna cook it up, we're gonna eat it up, and that's that. We're back home. Catch and cook, here we go. All right, guys, I'm going to take my fillet. Now, I don't know if you can see. Normally I do this outside just for the simple fact that, see how it's smoldering? That's how hot you want it. You want it hot. You want it smoldering, okay? That's key. High heat, high heat. So normally I turn on the fan. It's going to be hard to hear me, but that way we don't set off the smoke detectors. But high heat, we're going to let it get crispy for probably, I'm guessing, maybe about 3 minutes, because it's not a real thick fillet, 2 to 3 minutes. And then I'm going to flip it high heat. I'm going to put some lemon on it, and oh man, I'm telling you, I can't wait. Alright guys, so I like a little bit of a crispy crunch. So kind of want it to get a little dark like that. See how it's kind of got that little bit of that crunch there? Alright, we're going to leave that on there for maybe another 2 minutes. And then I'm going to grab some lemon, and we are done. Okay guys, before our smoke alarm goes off again, here's the one. I only cooked up one fillet tonight because it's late. And my wife and I are going to cook this up, eat this. What I like to do is put a lemon or lime on it. Put a lot of lemon on it. And then look at the meat real quick. Can you see that? Look at the color of that meat there. It looks just fantastic. Kind of got a little crunch, but it's nice and soft in the middle there. Dip it in that lemon juice. Here we go. My favorite fish. Waited all year for this. It's so good. You know, I love fish, and I could only compare it, the closest thing I can compare it to is saltwater fish, where it just has such a unique, firm flavor and no fishiness at all, and yet it's got a little bit of like lake trout and sweet brook trout flavor, and it's not fishy at all. It's amazing. So you're gonna love that. Thanks for watching this week's video. Thanks for subscribing. Always got to give a shout out to the police officers, firefighters, EMT, military. Thank you guys. Do me a favor. Hey, if you like our videos, don't forget to subscribe. Leave us a comment. We appreciate it. I always love doing the catch and cook, because for me, one of the most rewarding things is working really hard to catch fish, but then eating them, you know, cooking them right. And it's just like fine dining in my own little city slicker, small little West Hallis house. So check out the Heritage stainless steel. Would make a great Christmas gift for anyone this year that you know is getting into cooking, likes to cook anything. Doesn't matter if it's steaks or pan searing, doesn't matter. See how clean this thing is? I have had this super hot, so check them out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Time for me to eat some fish and hit the rack. We'll see ya.